decisions decide destiny. Time does not decide destiny. Location does not necessarily decide destiny. Age does not necessarily decide destiny. Gender does not necessarily decide destiny. Ultimately, decisions decide an individual's destiny. The quality of your life will be determined by your decisions more so than by your circumstances, or the other way around. That implies that your choices, not your circumstances, will ultimately decide the quality of your life, regardless of what is going on in your life at the moment. There are several examples of people in the Bible and history who had ideal circumstances, but their bad choices caused those circumstances to reflect their choices. The prodigal son is one tale in point. The prodigal son possessed a lot. His dad was a responsible man. He had loving brothers and a family, but he chose to break away from them, which put him in a fate we use to discuss and warn others of. Lot, who had a relationship with Abraham, had the chance to live a life that had significance and direction. And he made the decision to break away from Abraham, and he found himself in Sodom. Decision, more than your conditions, decide the quality of your life. Consequences follow every choice you make. Corresponding results are called consequences. The outcome of a decision is called a consequence. That being said, each time we make a decision, we are not in control of the outcomes. Decisions all have unavoidably associated consequences. Poverty is a consequence. Failure is a consequence. Even death in many regards can be a consequence. There are certain sicknesses that are consequences beyond just medical conditions. A life of pain and depression and defeat is a consequence. Many individuals in our world are upset with outcomes, but they are unaware that we do not have the ability to select them. Decisions have an inherent connection to consequences. When we make decisions, such choices naturally lead us to the matching outcomes. So you can find two people, one living an excellent life in the Spirit, an excellent life as a man of God, an excellent life in destiny. Then on the other hand, you will find an individual living a defeated life. What is the difference? It is not the will of God. What is the difference? It is not the presence of Satan. What is the difference? It is not even the territory where they are domiciled in, ultimately their decisions. They were consequences connected to those decisions. To one, he made a superior decision and benefited from a positive consequence. To another, he made a poor decision and a decision delivered without fail the consequences. We are all currently experiencing the reality of consequences. God himself reminds people that I set before you life and death, Deuteronomy 30 verse 19, I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing, choose life that you and your descendant may live. This is because the consequences of decisions for advancement, health, and life are so strong. I have placed something so strong in front of you that it has the ability to select life or death for you. He says, this is my counsel, choose life. It is something so potent that it has the ability to transport you to a realm of blessing or curse.